conversation. All right, Mr. Adam Quick. One, I'm a huge fan of you. What you've done in this business is absolutely incredible. And I know you're a licensed contractor, you're a fix and flipper. How long have you been in real estate investing?
I started in mid 2015 and I had no experience whatsoever when I got started in real estate. So it was never on my radar in my entire life. I never thought for 1 minute I would be in real estate. I always figured it would be the restaurant industry. Yeah. I always knew I was going to be an entrepreneur because I went to school for it, and that's what I knew because my family had operated businesses growing up. So that's all I really knew. So I just had no clue. If you would ask me in 2014, real estate would not have been my answer.
Isn't that wild? 8 years ago, you weren't even thinking real estate. So now I'm going to ask you a question. How many deals have you done since 2015?
2015, I did a couple. Then I kind of went in my own direction in 16 when I started my personal company. And since 16, I kind of gave up counting, but I'm somewhere, between 100 and 106 deals since 2016.
100 to 106 deals, by the way, since 2016. And by the way, in 2015, he couldn't even spell real estate. So
there is a dash, I believe, between real and estate, because every time I put it in, it pops up on Google, real estate.
Okay, so here's the thing. I always say there's benchmarks in this business. If you can do 10 deals, you can do 100.
Yes.
If you can do 100, you can do 1,000.
Yes.
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 So, and how long have we been working together in the program?
2 years. We'll go 2 years.
Yeah. And I enjoy working with you. We have the opportunity to work, connect. We learn from each other. We help each other. I love reviewing deals with you. And that's important. In all these houses you flip, because there's over 100 of them.
Yes.
How in the world did you buy over 100 houses? Do you have like $1 billion in a savings account? What do you got?
No, I actually had nothing. And I know a lot of people when they talk about getting into real estate, I have no money. Well, I didn't at the point. I had gone through my rough patch right before real estate. And it was funny. I raised money I just had this idea, and I met two guys who had the same idea. We got our first flip, raised a little bit of private money from family. So we got to do one flip. And I think the second flip we did, some elderly retired gentleman who, was a wealthy gentleman, saw our home on Redfin, called my agent. He came and looked at our house, and then we opened our mouth about what it is we do, because it was a quality home. It was a very expensive home in San Diego. And he liked what we saw or what we were doing. And then instantly, within 6 months, he was investing up to $5 million just from a Redfin.
Just from a tour
Yes.
of one of your flips. That's
Yes.
why I always say we always have to be taking action and being out there, because we never know who we're going to meet, who we're going to run into, what opportunities we can create.
Conversations.
I mean, like you're just such an awesome entrepreneur. So you've done over 100 houses, you've raised millions of dollars, which I love because that does two things. When you're raising money from private money lenders, you're helping a homeowner
Yes.
in a bad situation.
Yes.
And you're also helping the private money lender, because if they're not investing money with people like you, they're leaving it, and a lot of times they're leaving an account. And every second of every day, the amount of money in that account is worth less.
Yes.
So it creates two opportunities, one for the investor and one for the seller.
Yes.
So over the years, working with all these different private money lenders, I'm gonna ask the question. Okay, so you've been in real estate investing since 2015, 16, which I still can't believe you've done over 100 deals. I mean, that's awesome. So over the years, you've raised millions of dollars
Yes.
in private money.
Yes.
Have you always paid back all of your investors with their interest?
Yes, and I'll take it one step further. For me, it's not just the investor, it's the employees, the real estate agents, the escrow, even down to the escrow companies, the transaction coordinators. In 7 full years of doing this, my first and my only priority when I get an investment and sell an investment is to write those checks back to those people. Haven't missed a payment. They've never got paid. That's why I've created relationships with two main investors for 7 years who a combined anywhere probably between 10 to $20 million that they have available to, go in on these deals with me. So it's my number one priority is to make sure I take care of them, because I know if I take care of them and they get those checks on time, why would they not want to reinvest with what we're trying to do?
100%. And your private money lenders have a huge competitive advantage that other investors don't have. Do you know what that is? When they're working with you, they have a huge advantage. Do you know what it is?
Leverage, maybe? No.
You are a house flipper, a real estate expert, but there's one bucket that most people aren't. You are a general contractor. What does that mean? That means safety, that means security, that
Yes.
means you know what you're
Very
getting
true.
into, you know what things cost, and you know how to fix them.
Yes.
So I just want to say I'm a huge
Yeah.
fan. I'm so
Thank
glad
you.
we became buddies, and
Yes.
we're going to dinner soon.
Yes, sir.